member for London West.
Thank you very much, Speaker. My question is to the Premier. Speaker, this government's plan to address the healthcare crisis makes absolutely no mention of paid sick days. With the inevitable fall surge looming, workers who test positive and have already used their meager 3 COVID-related paid sick days during earlier waves will have to decide. Should I self-isolate without pay at home and risk not being able to pay the rent? Or should I go to work sick and risk spreading COVID in the workplace? Speaker, what does this Premier think that these workers should do?
Reply, the Minister of Labour.
Very much, Mr. Speaker. We were the first province in the country to bring in job-protected leave when COVID-19 hit Ontario. We were also the first province in the country, Mr. Speaker, to bring in paid sick days to ensure that when workers are sick, they can stay home. We'll continue to have the backs of our workers every single day throughout this pandemic and beyond. That's why we extended the paid sick day program, and we'll continue to ensure that we work for our workers.
Supplementary question.
Speaker, this government did not extend the program to cover workers who already used those 3 COVID-related paid sick days. But, Speaker, if this government was serious about preventing the spread of COVID-19 and protecting the health of Ontarians, they would pass my private member's bill, the Stay Home If You Are Sick Act, which would give workers 10 permanent paid sick days, plus 14, which is what they need in a pandemic. Workers need to be able to stay home without any loss of pay if they have COVID or any other illness, if they have a sick child, or if they need to participate in preventative medical screening tests so they can avoid going to crowded ERs. Speaker, will this government commit to passing my bill so it is in place before the fall surge?
Minister of Labour.
Mr. Speaker, as I said, we'll continue standing with Ontario's workers every single day throughout this pandemic and beyond. That's why we were the first in Canada to bring in job-protected leave. If any worker is sick or staying home with someone in their family that's sick, they can't be fired for that. We introduced paid sick days for workers, Mr. Speaker. We recently extended that till the end of March next year, and we'll continue ensuring that paid sick days are in place for workers. Mr. Speaker, but our program, unlike the NDP, doesn't bankrupt small businesses across the province. Mr. Speaker, we have stepped up to ensure that we're reimbursing and paying for these paid sick days to those businesses, so workers get the benefit immediately and then they get reimbursed through the WSIB. Mr. Speaker, we'll continue ensuring that we protect all of our workers every single day.